Did you know that 85% of hiring managers consider a leader's personal brand before making hiring decisions? Or that leaders with a strong personal brand are 70% more likely to attract new opportunities? These numbers might surprise you, but they highlight the power of personal branding. Welcome to Personal Branding Secrets: 6 Ways Leaders Can Stand Out. In this video, we'll explore 6 unique strategies that can help you build and showcase your personal brand. These aren't the usual tips you hear everywhere. We've dug deep to bring you fresh, actionable insights. You'll learn how to reveal your authentic self, craft powerful stories, and harness the invisible tools of influence. We'll also dive into smart networking techniques, digital footprint forensics, and the art of creating exclusivity around your brand. Ready to elevate your leadership and stand out in a crowded world? Let's get started. Chapter 1. Unveiling your authentic aura. When it comes to leadership, nothing shines brighter than authenticity. As Bill George in his book Authentic Leadership suggests, people of all ages, genders, and cultures connect with leaders who are true to themselves and to their beliefs. However, expressing your true self isn't just about being transparent. It involves understanding and leveraging your unique strengths in a way that resonates with others. Imagine a leader who not only embraces their quirks but also highlights them as their superpowers. For example, think about a CEO who openly shares their hobby of landscape painting. This not only humanizes them but also adds a colorful layer to their personal brand, making them more relatable and approachable. But how do you start? Begin by conducting a personal audit. List down what you believe in, your passions, and your non-negotiables. Then, align these with your professional image. If you value innovation, let that show by adopting cutting-edge technology in your communications. Don't shy away from storytelling. Every leader has a story. What's yours? Sharing your journey can captivate and inspire your audience, creating a strong emotional connection. Keep your narrative clear and concise to ensure it is easily understood and remembered. Engagement is key. Interact with your followers or audience regularly. This isn't just about posting updates but also about having genuine conversations. Ask questions, solicit feedback, and show that you value their opinions. This two-way communication not only strengthens your brand but also builds trust. Finally, consistency is crucial. Consistently communicate your core values in every speech, post, and interaction. People trust and follow consistency, and this can dramatically strengthen your leadership brand. Chapter 2. Storytelling with substance. Leadership is as much about perception as it is about action. The stories leaders tell are powerful tools that forge perceptions and can propel their personal brands to new heights. According to an article from Harvard Business Review, effective storytelling can increase engagement and empathy from audiences, which are key components of influential leadership. Start by identifying stories from your past that align with your current values and goals. Maybe it's a tale of a challenge you overcame or a moment that defined your work ethic. These stories should offer insights into who you are, not just what you've achieved. Make your stories relatable. Even if you're talking about unique experiences, tie them back to universal themes like perseverance, innovation, or collaboration. For instance, instead of just detailing a successful product launch, focus on the teamwork it took to overcome obstacles along the way. Remember, details matter. Specific details can transform a generic story into a memorable narrative. Did a mentor give you a piece of advice that changed your approach? Share that. Such specifics add depth and authenticity to your stories. Incorporate visuals whenever possible. If you're presenting these stories in videos or speeches, visuals can help illustrate your points and make your stories more engaging. This could be anything from a photo of the event you're describing to a simple infographic summarizing key outcomes. Keep it concise. Your audience's attention is precious, and you want to make every word count. Aim for clarity and brevity. A well-told story doesn't have to be long to be effective. To wrap it up, reflect on the lessons learned. Every story should convey a lesson or a takeaway that reinforces your leadership qualities. This not only educates your audience but also ties your personal experiences back to your leadership narrative. This approach to storytelling doesn't just share where you've been. It shows where you're leading and why others should follow. Chapter 3. The Influence of Invisibility. Ironically, some of the most effective strategies for standing out as a leader involve techniques that are not immediately visible. This chapter delves into the subtle, yet powerful, Ways leaders can enhance their personal brand without always being in the spotlight. One key strategy is leveraging the power of listening. Effective leaders know that listening can be more impactful than speaking. As Simon Sinek points out, leaders who listen are able to create trustworthy relationships that are transparent and breed loyalty. You can practice this by being present in every interaction, showing that you value others' inputs as much as your own insights. Another invisible yet powerful tool is consistency in your behind-the-scenes actions. Your team notices when your actions align with your words, even when you think no one is watching. This builds a deep level of trust and respect, enhancing your personal brand significantly. Furthermore, consider the ripple effect of mentoring. By investing time in developing others, you not only amplify your impact but also extend your influence beyond direct interactions. This can be as simple as spending an hour a week with a junior team member or leading a monthly workshop. Don't underestimate the power of small gestures. Sending a handwritten note or remembering personal details can make you memorable in the eyes of your colleagues and followers. These actions don't demand attention but leave a lasting impression. Lastly, think about strategic visibility. Sometimes, being selectively visible, choosing specific events, platforms, and times to share your insights, can make your appearances more impactful than constant visibility. This selective approach can create a sense of anticipation and importance around your interactions. Chapter 4. Networking nuances that narrate. Effective networking isn't just about collecting contacts, it's about building stories and relationships. Each interaction offers a chance to weave your personal brand into the larger narrative of your professional community. Start with intentionality. Go into networking situations with a clear idea of what your personal brand stands for and how it relates to the people you meet. This helps you connect on a more meaningful level and ensures that the relationships you form are aligned with your leadership goals. Be a connector. One of the most powerful networking moves is to connect others who can benefit from each other. This not only adds value to your contacts but also positions you as a thoughtful leader. According to a study by LinkedIn, professionals who regularly connect others increase their value within their networks exponentially. Share knowledge freely. Whether it's a recent industry article or a personal insight, sharing information generously helps cement your reputation as a leader who is both knowledgeable and supportive. Embrace diverse networks. Don't limit your networking to your immediate industry. Cross-industry connections can provide fresh perspectives and opportunities, enriching your understanding and approach to leadership. Remember, every conversation is a chance to reinforce your brand story. Whether it's a casual chat at a conference or a formal meeting, ensure your personal brand shines through consistently. By focusing on these nuanced aspects of networking, you build a narrative around your leadership that is both compelling and memorable, ensuring your personal brand stands out in every interaction. Chapter 5. Digital Footprint Forensics. In today's digital world, your online presence is a significant part of your personal brand. How you manage your digital footprint can either bolster your brand or undermine your efforts to stand out as a leader. Begin with a digital audit. Check what a Google search says about you. This initial step reveals how you are perceived online and identifies areas for improvement. Remember, about 75% of people admit to judging professionals based on their online presence, according to a cross-tab marketing service study. Update your profiles regularly. Make sure that your LinkedIn, Twitter, and any professional blogs or sites reflect your current achievements and responsibilities. Consistency across platforms reinforces your brand's reliability. Be proactive with your content. Share articles, write posts, and comment on relevant topics that align with your leadership philosophy. This not only demonstrates your expertise but also keeps you visible in your network's feeds. Protect your privacy. Adjust your privacy settings to control who sees what, especially on personal social media accounts. A well-managed digital presence avoids potential blunders and maintains professionalism. Engage responsibly. When you interact online, always be professional, polite, and positive. Each comment or post should contribute positively to your brand and reflect your leadership style. Lastly, monitor your digital footprint continuously. Tools like Google Alerts can notify you when your name appears online, helping you manage your reputation effectively. Chapter 6. The Echo of Exclusivity. Creating a sense of exclusivity around your leadership brand can make you highly sought after. This chapter explores how to cultivate exclusivity in a way that attracts respect and admiration, rather than alienation. First, specialize, don't generalize. Leaders who are perceived as experts in a specific niche often hold more influence than those who spread themselves too thin. Identify your niche and delve deeply into it, sharing specialized knowledge that isn't widely available. Offer unique insights. When you speak at conferences or write articles, bring new ideas to the table. This not only sets you apart but also makes your contributions memorable. Create signature offerings. Whether it's a particular workshop only you can deliver, or a unique mentoring program, having a signature service enhances your brand's exclusivity. Limit availability. Being selectively available increases your perceived value. It's basic supply and demand. The less there is of something, the more it's wanted. This doesn't mean becoming inaccessible, but choosing engagements strategically to maintain a balance between presence and availability. Finally, build strong relationships. Exclusivity doesn't mean isolation. On the contrary, building deep, meaningful relationships within your network can enhance the perceived exclusivity and authority of your brand. By implementing these strategies, you create a brand that is not only visible and influential but also respected and valued for its unique contributions to leadership.